Okay, I think you guys know that I love Amazon Associates and I do make a very good income just from that. It's only a portion of my income, but a very nice chunk. But I want to go through a few Amazon Associate no-nos, and these are the most common mistakes I hear and see and people ask questions about. So I want to warn you about them before you make these mistakes because some of them can be deadly and get you kicked out of Amazon and banned for life, and I don't want that to happen to you. So here are a few off the top of my head. So first, do not email Amazon links or private message them or anything like that. That is a strict no-no. There is one exception, which I will get to, but do not do that. Do not PM any of your friends, your links, or do that in any social media, whether that's Facebook or email or Pinterest in their PMing thing or Instagram, doesn't matter. All of them are against their terms and services. Secondly, you cannot put your links in anything that is not publicly available that Amazon can scan and see. That would include things like PDFs, so no to any sort of ebooks or printables or anything like that. In general, it would also be no to courses as well. The exception to the course would be, there are two minor exceptions. If your course is free and public, then of course that would be allowed. Or if you make a section of it public, that would also be allowed. I have no idea how to do that, but I do know that there is a way. So if I really had a need, I would look into that. But in general, if it's private, you cannot do that. Now let's talk about emails and the influencer programs. There's one exception to email, and that is if you are an Amazon influencer and you get accepted to that program, you are allowed to send a link in email. That is only your influencer link, and that is it. There seems to be a lot of misunderstandings where people think that just because they are an influencer that they can send links to specific products or groups or sections within there, and you are not allowed to do that. You can only send your one influencer link. That is it. Some people mistakenly think that if you're an influencer, you're also allowed to put it in PDFs or courses or anything else. That is a no-no. Oh, and another private thing, if you are in a private group, such as a private Facebook group, you're never allowed to share Amazon links. The only time that you can do it in a Facebook group is if it is public and if you are the owner of that group. If any of those two items are false, you are not allowed to put them in there. Another common mistake is the use of pictures. So you are allowed to use Amazon pictures, but only if you do it through the Stripe and everything is linked directly to the product on Amazon. You cannot just take a picture without a direct link. So that means that you are not allowed to do collages, whether it's for a Pinterest pin or anything else. You're not allowed to use it in your featured image as well, or just to stick it on there. So don't try that. Let me see what else I have here in my notes. I think those are the major things. There are so many rules and it's hard to remember them all. So I would honestly encourage you to read the terms of services a few times. It is easy to mess up. I have probably read them, I don't know, at least 10 times, probably more like 20. So I would just do that. And when in doubt, I would get with them on chat. You can definitely ask in a Facebook group, but I do see wrong information shared in the Facebook group. So be aware of that. But if you get them on chat and they are, pretty available on there, I think they're Pacific time, so they seem to be open pretty late because I'm on the East Coast. Of course, if you're in another country, that's a totally different matter. And actually, some of the rules differ by country too. So anyway, when in doubt, get with them on chat and ask them your specific questions. They have been very helpful and very responsive to me. They generally get back in a minute or so. So that's your other venue. Hope that that's helpful.